Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing this recipe that's super duper easy to make for fast, easy dinners that me and my husband both love. So if you want to see how I go ahead and create this dish, go ahead and keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below. So for seasonings, you can basically add anything that you like on your tilapia. We kind of just like going the basic route because we like tasting the actual tilapia rather than it being overwhelmed with seasonings. So I basically put garlic salt, some garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, and some lemon pepper seasoning. I think that's all that I used. And then just mixing it all around, making sure both sides are fully coated with seasonings and mixing them all together. Also, if you do hear some baby noises in the background, it's my baby. He's right next to me. He just finished eating, so he might be talking a little bit because he's finally found his voice and he doesn't stop. So I apologize for that. But now make sure that your pan is pretty hot and you're just going to add some butter. The amount of butter that you want to add is definitely up to you. That's just how much butter I use, so I don't have to keep re-adding butter to the pan so that the tilapia won't stick on there. But yeah, so just go ahead and throw those fillets on there. Let them cook for about 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how high your heat is or how low it is. But yeah, I just like mine being a little bit crispy on one side and then kind of tender on the other. That's just what I like. And now moving on to the pico de gallo, we're going to be cutting up some veggies. And you also want to make sure that you do wash all of your vegetables before you cut them up and prepare them to eat, because I don't know, you just wash your veggies, okay? Wash your fruits and your veggies. But now I'm going to be chopping everything up into little cubes, and I actually ended up using 3 tomatoes, a little bit of red onion, 1 lime, and 2 serrano peppers, not 3 because I didn't want it to be too spicy. And this was enough for both me and my husband. So if you have more people in your family that you're gonna feed, definitely add more tomatoes, more serranos, and all that stuff. But this is just what the serving size for us would be. So now I'm cutting all of that up. Does anybody else hate cutting onions? Because I honestly dread cutting onions, but I use onions to cook mostly everything, but it just takes time to cut them. Anyways, as you can see, I added a very small amount of red onion, but if you do like onions, definitely add more. I would have added way more, but my husband doesn't like onions too much, so that's what I had to do. I had to compromise a little bit with my onions. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there because if you do like onions, please add more. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix all of the veggies and ingredients up, and then we're going to be adding some lime. Right now I only added about half a lime, and then after I take it out of the fridge, I'm gonna add the other half of the lime and then put it in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes before you start serving it, so it's nice and cold. Okay, so now we're back to washing more of our veggies. So this is just how I wash all the cilantro. Do you guys see all of that dirt and just bleh on the cilantro? So you want to be doing this a couple of times until the water is clear, or just way more clear than the first time you saw it. So that's what I'm going to be doing until it's nice and clean, and then we're going to start chopping it up. Okay, so now we're mixing it all up, and then like I said before, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes, even longer if you're not in a rush to eat. But yeah, I really recommend doing that. And now with a fork, I'm going to be just destroying the tilapia and making it into little itty bitty pieces for the tacos. This is just what we prefer, and you can stuff more tilapia inside of the tortilla and it's just a lot better. So this is what we're doing. And then we're going to be cutting up some lettuce. This is optional and not necessary. I didn't really cut a lot of lettuce because there's really no point to it, but I just wanted to put just a little bit in there. So again, completely optional. Now I'm going to be adding some vegetable oil to the pan. I did add a little bit more than I normally would, but can't take it back. So this just makes my tortilla a little bit more crunchy, which is what I like. I like my tacos crunchy and the tortilla to be a little bit burnt, but not actually burnt, if that makes sense. So this is what kind of helps me achieve that. So you don't have to use any type of oil. You can just overcook your tortilla by itself on the pan for a healthier alternative. And now for the last part of the video, we're going to be preparing our tacos before we eat them. So obviously stuffing some tilapia in there, as much as you want, as little as you want, that's up to you. And then I'm going to be adding just a tiny bit of lettuce because like I said in the beginning, it's not really necessary, but I just like the crunch of it. So we're adding a little bit of lettuce, and then we're going to top it off with our pico de gallo. So after we put the pico de gallo on here, I'm going to go ahead and be putting on some sour cream. And the sour cream that I'm showing you guys is a Mexican sour cream, and we get this one from Walmart since there's not really many Mexican products out here where we live. But I just love how creamy and thin it is, and it just, you see that, it's just so delicious. And that's pretty much it for the tacos. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick, easy recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and like this video. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!